Hi guys, so I am going to attempt on camera the cat eye that I did, I don't know, 6 months ago. I did a short on Instagram and loads of people were like, yeah, please do a tutorial, please do a tutorial. I tried the other day and it went horrifically wrong. But I'm going to try again because why not? Yeah, I'm just gonna try again. So I had a daytime look on and I've beefed it up a little bit in order to have a cat eye, I think, which is quite a powerful look. I've darkened up the area here just to give it more emphasis and to define my eye a bit more. I'm going to do the bottom, I'm going to do more eyeshadow underneath on my lower lash line, and I'm going to just do some more stuff. And we'll see how it goes. Bear with me. I'm going to try and be as explicit as I can about what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. But this is like the third time I've done it. The first time was okay, the second time was horrendous, and let's see what today brings, shall we? It was Friday the 13th yesterday, so hopefully it won't be too bad. Okay, so I've got fake lashes on. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go along my upper lash line. Obviously I can't, there's no point putting eyeliner on because you won't see it when I open my eyes. As you can see, my top line just completely disappears when I open my eye because my eyes are very, very hooded. So I'm going to look down into a mirror. I've got this Tarte So Fine pencil. It does a very fine line like that. It's very small. It does dry out quite quickly. It's very, very old, but it's the only one that I've got really. So I'm just going to look down into the mirror and I'm actually going to go over my lash band. And I'm just touching here. You can see I'm just touching my eyelid. So essentially I'm putting eyeliner on, but it's not eyeliner as you and I know it. And I'm going to have to leave my eye quite shut until it's dry, because when I open it, it's going to transfer. So I'm using the side of the pencil and I'm laying it on my lash line and on the lash band of my lashes. Now obviously I've got very wrinkly eyes, and where it's going to catch every single wrinkle. I can't even see where I'm putting it in the lid now. It's going to catch every single wrinkle. I'm going to let this dry. This is a process, but it's always a process because you want to do something, you want to achieve a look. It doesn't happen overnight. You've got to have a bit of patience. So I'll speed this up a little bit. Okay. So that's what I look like now with eyeliner on. I mean, you can't see it when my eyes are open. I guess you can see it when my eyes are closed. Actually, I quite like the look because you can't see my lash band. So I do quite like that. And I'm going to do the underneath now. I'm going to reline in my waterline. I'm going to use the Rimmel Scandalising Grey. I'll link it below because it's a smoky look, basically, and I want it. Ouch! He's sharpening. That's wearing out actually. So I'm going to go all the way along right to the end of my waterline. Same on this eye. I actually quite like the angle that this new camera's giving me. You can see what I'm doing easier. Quite like that. Okay, so as you can see, both my lower waterline is lined. I haven't done my upper waterline. That's because I'm finding that more and more stuff congeals in here. So if you want to over dramatize it, you can do that. So that's that. I'm going to put I've got a MAC 212 brush here, which is a very slim brush, and I'm going to dip that into a dark color, and I'm going to go along my lower lash line. I've got a dark brown, and I'm going to stamp, and I mean stamp, not like stamp, but I'm going to push this into my lower lash line. So I'm almost going to the root of my lashes, and that's going to smoke out the line that I've just drawn. So you can see on here, it's quite, I would say quite bitty, quite patchy. This one's a bit more smoked out, and that's because we're using powder over the top. I'm going to do the same on this side. Okay. Got a bit of fallout actually. It's not surprising, is it? Okay, get one of these, they'll be your friend. Okay, so now I'm going to just look at the picture I did before I shave it. There you go. That's me. So my lower and upper waterline join somewhere in here. So let's go for it, shall we? I feel like I need to play some music and just do this in the quiet. Most people go and do their eyeliner off camera, and I'm choosing to do it on camera with hooded eyes. How mad am I? So try not to lay it down flat. I'm going to have to do it at an angle because it gets fatter towards, if you can see that, hang on. Yeah, towards the end. So, okay, I'm going to do this quietly. Just the tip. And I'm going to follow all the way down gently. And as I said, I'm going to get some movement because of all the wrinkles in my eyes, and it doesn't really matter how tight you pull it, it will go back together anyway. So again, we need to let that dry. I'm going to do the same on the other eye, looking down into the mirror, pushing the side of the pen as I go along. I'll show you in a minute. Let it dry. If you've got water, I mean, I get watery eyes every single morning. My water seeps into my eyeshadow. I get, especially in the hay fever months. At the moment, my eye's quite dry. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so it's a safe bet that they're not going to water really. So they will go up. You know, I guess anyone that's got hooded eyes at any age can use this method. So there we are. So you can see the lines beginning to appear now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this freehand. I'm going to put it back in the lid and shake it. As I said, it does dry out. So there's a ball bearing in there or some little thing. I think that'll just bring some more of the colour down. And I'm going to freehand in here. Yeah, it's coming out now, the colour. And I'm going into the corner because that's where the cat eye will start. And then I will bring it here. Now the colours have gone away again. Come back. And I'm going to go along. I'm stamping the pen on the side again. And I'm going to try and stay still and let that dry. Go back and do a bit more. Cover up if you can. I'm just going to try and re-emphasize that bit there. I feel like I want that a bit darker. And there's a very fine line, no pun intended, between going easy and then just literally going ham and overdoing it. So this is the kind of thing you're going to want to build up. And I guess according to your eye shape, now I feel like I need to go down a little bit more because it's not going. There we go, that's a bit better. It's not going down, pointing down enough for it to make that the cat shape. Trying to make a triangle deep in the corner of my eye. Obviously this is my right hand and my right eye. They're the easy ones. Now I've got to do it on the other side. Woo! Wish me luck. So I'm going to go in again on this side. I'm going to stamp all my way down into as I reach my eye. And I'm going to attempt to do it freehand. And I'm want to point down again. If I go along the bottom, you see, stamping at the side. Actually, my eye is quite wet. Let it dry. Maybe get a new pen to do it with. What you can't see is I've got loads of little hairs in. I know it's not the finished product, but I'm just explaining it as I go along. There are lots of little hairs here, probably left over from when I was using that Revitalash. They're really difficult to draw over. And again, you're going to have to do it from sight because there's a couple of just bobbly bits in my eyes that aren't keeping the colour properly. So I'm going to have to go up a bit higher to compensate for that, and a bit higher on this side to compensate for the other side. So essentially it's a game of matching it up, I suppose, isn't it? Now that one, you can see that that one's got a longer tail, we call it a tail, than that one. So I need to bring that one further in, slightly pointing down. The point's gone. It's not playing ball. Come on. Oh dear. So that was getting a bit out of hand, so I've had to go in and do it on the side again because the tip just isn't working on the skin. So I'm going to go over this with dark brown eyeshadow, the same as I did stamping the waterline. I'm going to put a very, very small amount, tap it off, and I'm going to go over what I've done in black to try and make it less sharp, more smudgy. Very careful. Tiny bit more. It's almost like we're setting it. And this one. This pencil's fantastic. I use it for lots of different things. I'm just looking to see, you know, I guess you could probably do this the entire day and still not get a perfection. I need to add a little bit of dark just there. There's a patch where my eye's quite wet actually. I'm going to go and stamp that with brown. So essentially what we're going to do, we're kind of putting a canvas down and we're going over it with the dark brown because it makes it look less harsh. Can you see that? Dark. We're going to go a bit along my lash line again with the dark brown there to make it marry up. I think probably that is as good as it's going to get because of my eye shape and because of the pencil not being fantastic, you know. And okay, that's the third time I've done it. I'm quite happy with that. To further emphasize the line, I'm going to use a bit of a highlighter. What should we call it? A shimmer color under here, just for a little bit of, you know, whoa, we're not going to wear this to work, are we? This look, let's be honest, we're going to wear this going out on an evening. So I wanted to just kind of bring the emphasis to the smoky bit and put some shimmer around the side. Probably not the best idea because it's emphasizing my wrinkles now. Move you back a little bit. So this is my version of the cat eye for hooded eyes. Yeah, it's just playing around, isn't it? It's just having a bit of fun and seeing what it looks like and how it would suit you, whether it would suit you or not. I'm not sure what it would look like without lashes. I love the way that it brings the tail of your lash up. For me, it makes my face look a bit more lifted, I feel like, and my brows. So yeah, that's the finished look. I hope you like it, and I'll see you in my next video. If you've got any comments or anything, let me know. Bye.